Mom! Can you believe I'm going to high school next year? I know. It's going to be so exciting. I can't wait. Last question. What is the 50-cent monster reward for saving the girl from drowning? I'm not sure. Oh, okay, Casey, you got robots. You know what's kind of sad? That I expected my high school to be one of the greatest years of my life. Like, before COVID even began, I actually had a really good start. I actually got new friends who I'm still talking to this day. I went to a fun gaming club, which is like literally my first ever club I've ever been to. Back then, I believe that this is a great start for my high school experience and may get better over time. You poor sweet summer child. Around the end of the semester, I heard some news that there's a virus going around in Wuhan, China. A virus called Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2. That was a freaking mouthful. So, that got me worried. But I watched it up, thinking that it wouldn't be that serious. Oh. This is new. The COVID-19 pandemic was declared and all schools have to be locked down. This means that we have to stay home for the rest of the school year in order to not spread the infection. The problem about that is, how the hell are we going to learn things? Well, my school implemented a thing called e-learning, which is basically a remote learning system for in-class students. Sometimes though, some of my teachers use Google Meet or Zoom so we can connect more. Not gonna lie, it was kinda wholesome because we haven't seen each other for a while and wanna see if everyone's okay in this hellhole. Even though sometimes we had a good time in the Google Meets, the rest of quarantine in high school sucks. At first, I felt like it was like a new summer break, but around May, my life just became freaking boring. Most of my days is just me wake up, eat, schoolwork, play games, eat more schoolwork, play games, and go back to sleep. It feels like I'm living in Groundhog's Day. To make things even worse, it was the first time I actually started to cheat most of the time because I wasn't at school and nobody can stop me. Literally in the same year, I was failing my chemistry honors with a big fat F. Then COVID hit and Plus, I really stopped caring about learning new subjects because I just want to get this done and get it over with. Like, I had to read a lot of chapters from the book To Kill a Mockingbird, and honestly, I did not care about this book one bit. So I looked up summaries online and watched book cheats instead. The next school year came, and we were able to come back to school physically. Yeah, I felt kind of worried because I do get sick pretty easily, and I never want to have COVID. Though the best thing about going back is that I'm able to see my friends and the gaming club again. Because of this, I feel like things might get normal again. Wait, I don't feel so good. God damn it! Have you thought COVID peaked here? Well, the COVID thing is actually peaked right around this time! Meaning my school has to isolate the students again. But besides doing the same quarantine like last year, my school implemented the hybrid system. This is to cut the students into half where one side stays in school, while the other must be online. This is better such if you're the unlucky one that has to get separated from your rest of your friends. Luckily, around the end of the year, the hybrid system was over due to the low cases going down. But as soon as I thought it was over, guess what happens next? COVID cases spiked up again! Even though it peaked in a much higher scale, my school didn't do the quarantine or the hybrid system for the second time. Though they made a rule that if you interact with a person with COVID, then you must quarantine yourself for 2 weeks to see if you yourself got it. So that's good. I can finally see my friends again for a whole school year. Shinky? Yeah? The school told me you must stay in quarantine because you got close to someone with COVID. I went to high school expecting that I would go out to push and make new friends. Now I know that you can never expect what will happen in the future. At least I can play Minecraft while doing my work.